Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about present perfect. First of all, we should know when we use present perfect. We use present perfect to talk about action happened in the past, but we didn't know the specific time of the action. For example, she has had an operation. We don't know the time exactly. And when we want to talk about action which started in the past and continued till now. For example, I have known Sarah for 3 years. I know Sarah for 3 years and still know her. And last, we use it for an action which have recently finished. For example, they have done their shopping. Time expression. We use time expression to know when this action happened and what actually this action talking about. For example, already, recently, so far. We use it in affirmative sentences. Just also use in affirmative sentences. Since and for use in affirmative sentences, but focus on time. Okay, since and for focus only on time. There's a difference between since and for. Since focus on a specific time in the past. For example, I have known my friends since 2018. But for refer to general time in the past. For example, I have known my friend for 3 years. I don't know the specific point. Yet we use it in negative sentences at the end of the sentence. Never use it in affirmative sentence but give us negative meaning. Ever in affirmative and yes or no question. And last keyword or time expression about present perfect, this month, week, year. Okay, let's turn to the form of present perfect. First of all, positive or affirmative sentence, we start with a subject. Singular subject plus he, she, it come with has. But plural subject plus I, we, you, they come with have plus past participle, verb in past participle tense. For example, I have played tennis. She has played tennis. Negative form of present perfect also start with the subject singular or plural plus haven't or hasn't plus past participle tense. For example, I haven't played tennis. She hasn't played tennis. Okay, finally, the question. First of all, we have two kinds of question. Yes or no question and WH question. Question which start with WH word. Okay, let's start with yes or no question. When you want to make a question start with yes or no, we start with have or has plus subject singular or plural plus verb in past participle. For example, have you played tennis? Has she played tennis? And the answer should be short answer by using yes or no. Yes, I have, or no, I haven't. And also the same thing with the singular, like yes, she has, or no, she hasn't. Okay, but when we make a question which starts with WH word, we start with WH word plus have or has plus subject singular or plural plus verb in past participle. For example, where have you played tennis? Where has she played tennis? Okay. And we use how long to ask about since or for only. Okay. Let's turn to, let's give us some irregular verbs. Some examples of irregular verbs like eat, ate, eaten. We need past participle tense. Eaten. When we use present perfect, we focus on past participle tense, which is eaten. See, so, seen. Am, is, are, was, were, been. Take, talk, taken. Feel, felt, felt. Okay, here we have some examples of irregular verbs. Okay, here we have some exercises about present perfect. Let's check it together. First question, we have Mary has already eaten lunch. He wants us to use yet. Okay, we said before that we use yet in negative sentences at the end of the sentence. So, should be Mary hasn't eaten lunch yet. Like this. Okay? Second question, find the mistake. Ben has twisted his ankle yet. Sorry. Where's the mistake here? Be focused. As a previous one, we said yet we use it in negative sentences. So has should be hasn't. Okay. Question number 3. Recently, he wants us to use recently. Nancy bought a new mobile phone last month. Okay, recently, time expression of present perfect. So this sentence should be Nancy has bought a new mobile phone recently, like this. Okay, last one, he wants us to make a question. Last question. Okay, Tom has bought a cast on his leg since last Friday. Okay, I told you that when we want to ask about since, we use how long. How long? So this answer should be yes, excellent. How long has Tom bought his cast on his leg? Is it clear? Okay, goodbye for now.